Okay. Okay. I want to speak with this man, although I must confess I do it with a bit of trepidation and concern. I have an utmost amount of respect and not a little bit of wariness in regards to this man.
Why do you bother me, human? The dwarf paid you. There is no more. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
Then why stay?
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I hope to make it better.
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karistan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
Is that certainty or slavery?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty. I suspect we are done, human.
These people take the concept of you are what you do to an extreme. For example, we would say, I am Hawk and I am a soldier. I suspect they would say, the soldier happens to be called Hawk. I wonder if that's a good way of understanding them. So we have Aveline, who happens to be captain of the guard. And for them, the captain of the guard happens to carry the name Aveline. Varric, I don't know if Varric can fit into this society. I think about the best way it would be is that there's a singer with a bow called Varric. That is how they would see him. He is problematic. He does not fit in with the cube. Okay, I think that helps. You'd impose help on the city?
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
To your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Qunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
The Triumvirate?
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishak, Arigena, Ariqun, pillars of the Qunari, of the nation that must be. There is but one way to know these things, human. And I have yet to decide if it must be done.
What was your mission?
You're a long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Qunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. Or until the demand changes.
I have a really good idea on why they obviously would not sell the Gatlock, but at the risk of offending him, I want to see how he reacts to this question.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Qun.
It could benefit many people.
And hurt them.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
That was a bit of a smile on his part. He was kind of smart enough a little bit. That's okay. Tell me of the Talvashoth.
How many Qunari have you lost to the Talvashoth?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Qun. It is the Talvashoth who have lost themselves.
Because they'd still be Qun if they had stayed. I get that. One of them warned me.
I met an honorable one.
Doubtful.
He said he was a mercenary, not a murderer.
Then I know he made no claim to honor. When they sell themselves, little remains. He is not even dead to the Qun. He is a living insult.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human.
Thank you. I hope you do well too as well. I like the Qunari, but I'm also rather frightened by them. I'm frightened by what they can do to this city. I hope we can be friends. I don't want to fight the Arishak. I actually admire the Arishak. It's a society that I would not want to live under. There are elements of it I find appealing, but in the end I don't think I'd want to live under it. The idea of order, of stability, of everyone working together and cooperating is nice, but the enforced mechanism of its employment is disturbing. The intolerance for other perspectives ultimately tears me off from that. I do worry, though, that there will be many people in the city who will view them as a threat and a danger, and that deeply concerns me. So I hope they are very careful, because I'd rather not see them killed, not only because of how they would react, but I do see positive elements to their society, even if I cannot accept to want to live in it, and I do not want to see them die, precisely because of those positive elements to their society. I'm not fully sure if that thinking makes full sense to myself, actually, but I think it does in my own way. I'm still struggling with that. Either way, I know I don't want to fight them.
Beats the minds, that much I know.
I would like to be friends, although I don't know how possible that will be. Yeah, I think I've processed that. Let's see. Varric's contacts say a Treachery sister has been flashing the coin around Lloydtown, fishing for help with some unnamed problem. Details are light, but may have something to do with the Qunari. Recommends checking for her in Lloydtown. I'm interested in doing more stuff associated with the Qunari, because I do find them fascinating. And I even like the Urshak, but I'm also very concerned about him. It's not that uncommon to often find that you like your enemy. Not everything is like the Darkspawn, or an apostate mage, a brutal thug. There are a lot of good people on both sides in any war. Okay. For the time being, I want to go here. And let's see. I have some stuff. I have junk to sell. Hey, sister.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
I will talk to the Viscount about our estate.
Sounds wonderful.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount. If you want more touching family stories, go to her.
You know, let's take all of the mages together and see what that's like. For right now, let's go to Hightown and sell some stuff. And just wander around with all three of the mages. And then we'll go check out the Qunari and Shepherding Wars. See if they've got anything interesting to say. Okay, we have enough to go, but I'm going to obviously wait. I don't know who's going to have that. Let me think about that. I don't think I'm actually going to use it for myself. Sell it. Probably carrying stuff I should get rid of. Or store. Should probably store that. And store that. For right now, okay. Let's get Anders set up and then we'll help out Bethany. Alright. Honestly, here's what we're going to do. Sell them. That's nice. That's really nice. You know, we're going to invest in that eventually. That's probably where I'm going to stop with that, and then I'm going to focus on these two. Honestly, for right now, as much as I want to do this, I really am just going to, for now, okay. All right. Hold off on that. Okay.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley, and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
That woman is in real trouble. We could help her.
We're Deft Lady indeed.
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
Okay. Here we go. Bethany, you have a good heart, even for the gullible. Everybody?
Promise. Get them.
Sure. Yeah, keep on coming. Okay. No, I know. Hit him with that. Try it. Hit him. Punch him.
I really think we need a new plan.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Why is a Templar guarding her? Is this a setup?
No.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
A Chantry sister is waiting in a safe house near Lowtown Bazaar. Okay. Not much money, but a little bit is fine. Here's what we're going to do. Merrill. Merrill. Gotta work on Andrew's friendship. But Merrill? Wait on that. That's nice. That's actually very nice. Stun chance. That's nice. I didn't think of that. Let me think. All right. Okay.
I am expected.
Yes.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Is this illegal?
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva Da.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with the Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Ketojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
Why protect him in secret?
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Yeah, where will he go like this? Will they send him to a circle?
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
Yeah.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
Yeah.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
I could appeal to the airshot.
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader. If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I don't like you. First off, he's not a creature, he's a person. Secondly, you're assuming that they have barbarism. I don't agree with him going out and killing this guy. That doesn't make them barbaric. You presume much. Way too much. You're treating him as a sideshow for your personal advantage. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. If I do this, and I'm not going to mention it to you, it would be more to help him than you. You I do not like. They're not creatures, they're people. And he's not there just to be used, particularly for your amusement, to show their alleged barbarism. Is he safe? Can he fight?
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities, or if he can function at all in that collar. But I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
Why didn't you ask my name?
You are not interested in who you might be hiring.
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else.
Piss off.
But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden.
We're originally from here.
The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
You don't just stumble on something. Someone like this.
Yeah, it's a person.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Kunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Tal Vashoth. They seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
Yeah, you're sure he's Tal Vashoth?
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this.
Well,
if he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
It depends on the situation. You shouldn't make assumptions like that. I'll get him out.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
We must help this poor creature.
Person.
He has faced worse than what I
Definitely.
run from.
Person.
Why would they do this to him? This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Here's the thing. People know this about the Kunari already. People are familiar with how the Kunari actually do this sort of thing. I don't really like her. I don't really trust her. I think she's a bigot who hates the Kunari. There's a difference between having an enemy and being a bigot toward the people. In any event, for this mission, let's see. I wonder. That's close. I wonder. There is one thing that I want to do. Excuse me, Meryl. Okay. Need to do something quick. That's nice. For the time being. It's more than enough. And that unfortunately took a lot of our money. Who do we get? We're going to try you.
We should move on.
I do not like Sister Patrice. Alright. See what he has to say.
She pities these things. I don't share her concern.
Piss off for now.
I thank you for taking Ketojan. The passage leads through the Undercity and around the Guard.
Ketojan, is it? You need to be led out of the city.
The eyes of a slave. Does he want freedom or a master?
It has been difficult to get information, but look at him. Would you want this? We must have that in common.
Alright.
I would not approve of coming here to avoid the guards, but these circumstances are unique.
need to see if we can bring his health up some more. See what you guys have that I can give Anders. So I'm going to try working with him. That could help. I'm sure he's just going to love... Fenrir's just going to love giving Anders that. I'm not having those two work together. Maybe I'll have them on some things, but not for this. Alright. Anders. Bethany. Isabella. Confirm. Go back to Lowtown. I'm not that comfortable working with Anders yet, but he can use all the help he can get. Going to check one thing. Need to be careful with this money. I know who I'm going to give it to. We're high town during the day.
Isabella, you never talk about the Mage's plight.
What's there to say?
There's plenty to say.
And you say enough for the lot of us, don't you think?
So you're telling me you have no opinion on the matter?
None whatsoever.
That can't be true.
No. I'm afraid I'm really this shallow.
See you there.
That's a good foil to Anders.
Isabella, you never talk about the Mage's plight.
What's there to say?
Yeah.
There's plenty to say.
And you say enough for the lot of us, don't you think?
So you're telling me you have no opinion on the matter?
None whatsoever.
That can't be true.
No, I'm afraid I'm really this shallow.
The Templars sometimes come here, you know. The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up. Poor Teddy.
Is that everything? 1, 2. Those are the 2 spots. Oops. Not for the 50 gold.
She pities these things. I don't share her concern.
Jerk.
I thank you for taking Ketojan. The passage leads through the...
Ketojan, is it? You need to be led out of the city.
Wish I could understand it.
I don't know if I understood that.
Neither me.
It has been difficult to get information, but look at him. Would you want this? We must have that in common.
We'll see. Okay, everybody, let's get ready.
And now we're taking a stroll alongside a map. Trap ahead. Part of its stuff.
Isabella? Do your magic. Hit him. Anders. Yeah.
You're in trouble now!
Not the best of fights.
Tread lightly around here. You happy now?
Shit. Ah, too late. Okay, Anders. Okay. That was an improvement.
Is that all? You got?
Let's try something. Okay, at least that works.
Carl was a good mage, a good man. It goes against all Chantry law to make him tranquil.
Yes.
We shouldn't talk here.
I once knew a sailor like you. We lost him in a hurricane. Very sad.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but it's not nice to know that the one that reminded me of died.
What's your step? You're such a slave driver.
Alright, everybody. Get the poisonous spider.
You want to...
And there it is. Boom. Get him again.
I should beat you in my...
Alright. Explosive. Alright. Explosive strike. Okay. Sit here and wait.
Trap ahead. It's done.
That's good, because Anders needs work. Level up. No. A thought. Honestly? do it.
Tread lightly around. You happy?
This is my favorite.
Go ahead.
I'll make you cry for your mother.
Okay. That's rather fierce of you. Okay. Alright. Before we continue, I just want to check something. I think I got everything out here, did I? Yes, it appears. Ah, no, I didn't. Gotta be careful of that. Gotta make sure that we've got everything. Okay.
Why does this creature not help in his own escape?
Good question. Perhaps he needs to be ordered to. Okay. Alright. That doesn't look too good.
This Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
You're annoying. It'll be fun to kill you.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
That's a smart guy. Too bad you joined a bunch of idiots. That's good advice.
Do everyone a favor and listen to your friend.
Unless you lot make a holiday of the last free place in Kirkwall, tax it up like even Lowtown, I'll cut you up and save the biggest piece for your pet.
Thank you, Ketojan.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
Great. Alright. Everybody. Come on. Alrighty. Guess what? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Now then. Oh, you think you know how to use 2 daggers? Let me show you how it's really done. Yeah, because you think you know how to use 2 daggers. Oh, you don't know nothing.
We won.
Oh, look. And just in time. So, okay. Sure.
Who's next?
Oh, you're gonna be so big and bad. You're gonna swing a sword.
We work well together.
The danger has passed, Ketojan. Calm yourself. No more outbursts. I don't want to have to guess what will trigger your protection. That had better mean yes.
Okay. From what I understand of Qunari, and I think this person is a Qunari, they prefer firm decisiveness like that. Firm decisiveness. It's about the state of being, not the feelings behind the being. If you're angry, for us, if you're angry, you hit someone. For them, you hit someone because you're... No, that's not it. It's not the state of mind, it's the act that you do. He hit because he's angry. We must cure the anger. He was angry, so he hit. What it is that you do matters more than what. The focus is first upon what you do. I don't know. I'm still trying to get it figured out. It's the state of being. No, it's not even the state of being. It's the state of doing. Versus the state of... It's what you are and what you do are the same for the Qunari. That's what defines you. I'm a warrior who happens to be named Hawk from a Qunari perspective. Whereas for us, I am Hawk and I happen to be a warrior. I hope I can keep that straight. I don't know. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Later. Later. Nice. Nice. Either one are good. Fucking friendly fire. Okay.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Saarebas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by Tal-Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Saarebas and you.
I didn't kill them.
Careful with your accusations. I didn't kill this mage's Karatam.
Tal-Vashoth killed them. That battle was expected. The survival of Saarebas without his Arvarad was not. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Saarebas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
Is Saarebas a name or a title? It's a state of what he does, and that determines who he is.
The sister calls him Ketojan. You are Saarebas?
Saarebas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Arvarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
Don't you care?
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders
No,
as
they
you
weren't.
and your partner thieves grew weak.
No.
It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Saarebas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
Why do you color your mages?
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Saarebas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Saarebas because they are dangerous and contagious.
Not contagious.
Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
That is not going to work with this guy. I'm not even going to bother. He would find it insulting, in fact. No, I'm not going to... I'm going to let him decide for himself.
I'm not giving him to you. He'll choose his own path.
Yes.
He wants what the Qun demands. He is nothing else. You, Basra, your kind have no sense. The opportunity for reason will be forced upon you. You will all be brought to the Qun.
Is that all you got?
Okay. Great. See our red? Now cause a shot. Sure, why not? Do it.
This goes on too long. Finish him.
Okay. Alright, where's the shot? Ah, you bastards. Yeah. Isabella? Ah, you son of a bitch! Alright. Alright. You. Now we gotta kill a shot. Come on! Alright! That's it. I've had it with you. Yes. Deal with that. And you. Got this guy almost. Ah, you cheap bastard. Okay. Come on, he's almost... Do it. Alright. Hold it back, hold it back. Let's see. Now what we wanted, okay. Get him. All right. Get him. All right. Waiting to see if there's another wave or something coming. Yep, there was. Oh, I hate that. A shot, huh? Oh, you guys want to do stuff too, huh? There. Okay. Get that son of a bitch. Anders. All right. Okay. A shot is the guy we gotta kill. Take down that Karashok. Stun him. You know what? Yeah, take that. He's kind of stunned. Pop him again. Take that guy.
I'm losing my focus. I don't have.
Can you stand?
Unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Pasvarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
You're accepting death?
So after all this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
Which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
No, it's not. I get it. What if I hadn't killed Arvarad?
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Keratam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice.
Of all the ridiculous, spineless, mind-controlled, senseless piece of shit arguments I've ever heard.
What comfort has freedom brought you, mage? You would have more if you submitted to the Qun.
He has a point, Anders. I don't agree what he's going to do with. I don't agree with how they treat their mages. But it's rather friggin' arrogant of you to judge them and their society while demonstrating all of your outrage at being misjudged yourself. I believe that society should be changed. I believe that that is wrong. I will fight them. I would not allow them to do that to Bethany. But you're too quick to judge people who disagree with you. There's a difference between fighting against this, as I just did, made the decision to, and the contempt that you just demonstrated, which is fundamentally wrong. It's no different than the contempt a lot of people treat mages with. I understand it, I don't agree with it, and I think it needs to be changed, and I think it's wrong. And what if he was wrong? I mean, you may not be corrupted.
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death, too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Kyun. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
It doesn't have to be.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it tal eb. It is to be.
No. No. He's not going to do these, and he would be insulted if I said that. So no, I do think this is wrong. I will fight the Kyun when it attempts to do things like this. I certainly wouldn't let them do this to Anders, Amaro, or Bethany. But the contempt and insults that Anders directed at him were wrong. They fundamentally misunderstand who and what he is. While people died, we'll have to treat this as a learning experience. It is up to you to do what you want. I am not going to steal that from him.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Kyun. Take this secret thing, Basfarad. Remember this day.
I will. I will. I promise you that.
I have no words. That poor creature.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
If this was her doing, I have a few questions for her.
And Bethany, it's a poor person, not a poor creature. Let's see what else is here. Oh, there's Silverite. Qunari rations. Hopefully they taste good. Goodbye, Saarebas. And I'm going to call you Saarebas and not Ketojan. Because you are a Saarebas who happened to be called Ketojan. Not Ketojan who was a Saarebas. Or a mage. That is how you want to be remembered. Just like I remember the Talvajoth who helped us as the Talvajoth, or try to. I don't even know if any of that makes sense. I'm still trying to figure out if it makes sense to me. Okay. If I have to deal with this weasel of a woman, I want the person with the best speaker I've got. Bethany, Anders, Varric. I don't think she's gonna fight us.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. It...
You wretch.
Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets.
You miserable wretch.
You took the Canary from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Piss
Please,
off, Vernell.
Do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable.
Weasel.
A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Canary for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
You sack of shit in a frock. Oh. You know, when you take a dump, lady, you have to wipe your mouth as well as your ass, given how full of it you are. Just talking to you makes me want to vomit from the stench. Of course she doesn't care, but I'm not supposed to see her reaction.
Your Ketojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
I don't care, just pay me.
I want no part of your little war. Pay me what I'm due.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity,
piss
are
off.
just too high.
Don't you dare get frickin' high with me, high and mighty with me.
We'll be hearing from that one again.
Yeah, and hopefully the next time we hear from her will be the last time, and I make sure that it's the last time. Huh. She tries to get high and mighty with me after all the despicable things that she did. How she manipulated that mage. Her bigotry, how she's starting to fight war and conflict. What trash. What loathsome, despicable trash she is. Let's get ourselves set up again. So let's see what this is like. No. Okay. All right. Interesting. I wonder. Okay. Okay, Fenris. That's good. Damage resistance. Magic resistance. So far, he's been fine with that. This is stuff that I will develop. For right now, let's beef him up.